So yesterday, I'll just say demons mock in threes. So yesterday, I was on the phone with my sister and I saw a demonic face pop out and look at me from my hallway. I was sitting on my living room couch and I told her how to get off the phone because it really freaked me out to the point. Like, I don't want to talk. Like, I'd never seen a face like that. Like, it literally looked like a distorted jack o' lantern face. Like a distorted, pixelated jack o' lantern face. It was really weird. And then I was in the kitchen cooking, and some dishes just moved on their own. And I was like, I'm gonna ignore that. Okay. So later rolls around, and my son is sleeping on my couch because he fell asleep watching TV there. And my daughter is in her bed in her bedroom. They're both asleep. And I'm making my husband another plate and a food. Well, anyways, it sounded like my daughter said, Bane, come in here. But the way it sounded like a little distorted, but it also sounded like she was fully awake and extremely eager. Um, I sent their dad in there to where my daughter was at, and she was asleep. I even watched him move her. She was out. She was like out like a light bulb. There's no way she said that. It was from a high energy voice. Like she was so asleep. She puts her thumb in her mouth and she couldn't talk. It's like what? So at that point, I'm like, let's get him in our room. Bring our mattress in. I can sleep with that on our floor because something's not right about that. I have scripture posted on my door. I mean, I've anointed this place uh, once or twice. It's just. Did something bad happen in here to where. I don't know. When I moved in the place I live now, um, I got really uncomfortable feeling when one of my cats escaped. And then I noticed where he escaped at, there was actually different tile down there. And the tile actually matches the tile that you can see in the laundry room. But this tile is under a tile that's like this is exposed tile I'm talking about because the tile above it is torn up. It's been like that since we moved in. I wish I would have taken pictures when I first moved in, but all I know is the first time the maintenance came to work on it, Corey and Cody, I heard them talking, and Corey told Cody, he said, "Man, we should have really worked in here before anybody moved in." And I'm thinking, yeah, all you did was take the stuff you were supposed to use to work on this place with out, and you never did anything. Well, that aside, this place where my cat got out, I found a bullet casing, and it's still in there. I heard, "Don't touch that." So I'm wondering if that's a cursed item in my home I need to get out. I'm not sure, but I'm in the bathroom right now. Around 10 foot away. Honestly, the vent in my bathroom is like 5 foot away from this hole that my cat got out of. Um, So that got stapled at the mall because that's what they do here. Um, but the vent that's 5 foot away from this opening where my cat got out, where the bullet casing is, um, I noticed it wasn't blowing very well when we first moved here, and it was kind of cool sometimes. So sometimes we'd have the heat on. Well, I noticed something in there, and I'm like, what is that? A woman's blue jacket and a woman's pair of pants. The pair of pants was inside out. These clothes were filthy. Dirt, bugs, leaves all over them. I don't know how long they had been in there. Who knows? But as soon as I saw it, I was like, something bad happened to a woman. Like, obviously, why would you hide a woman's clothes? So I bagged them up and I had them for like a month or two. Because I'm like, what do I do with this? Is this a missing person thing? But to be honest, as weathered as these clothes were, there is a 98% you're not going to find any DNA on them because, I mean, they were so dirty. Like, I mean, so dirty. The really crazy thing is, and I know I'm going to sound crazy, but these clothes have bothered me ever since I threw them away. I mean, but there's no DNA that could have been picked up. They were so weathered and dirty. And mind you, these air vents for central heat and air in my trailer, one of my cats that I let outside, he can literally crawl through and up and into one, like into my home through one. So that's how easily weathered they could have been.